Hello, hello. Thanks for clicking in. I hope this day finds you free. Wealth and prosperity coming your way. Lots of lights at the end of your tunnel. As you know, I don't let grass grow under my ass. I get going. I'm a mover. I'm always doing stuff. I'm always on the go. And, having a little bit extra time on my hands has been nice. I've been putting a lot of miles on a bike. And along with that, starting a couple new businesses, and just been pushing. I'm going to be in a better spot financially at the end of this crap than I was when I started. A lot of people won't be able to say that. Where will you be? Well, you're starting things. You got seeds going. See a lot of these other folks pushing this garbage down your throat when there's a lot better platforms, a lot less risk involved with your money. Maybe they're not so lucrative for referral systems and feeding money up to the top, but, that's up to you where you want to go. If you do get in Staked Wallet, man, I wish you success. I hope that everything goes well for you. Get your money out as quick as you can. That's all I got to say. Bitcoin halving is on its way. There is 18,335,000 Bitcoins in circulation. Only 21 million will ever be observed. Here was the second halving right here. First halving right here. Third halving any day. Well, exactly 22 days. And I recommend having your hands on some Satoshis somewhere around this mark, because, over time, shortly after, you might be able to hit the halving, get a little dip, hit the halving, maybe the tiniest little dip, and then, tiniest little dip. And then if that's not the trending cycle of the trending phase of a cycle, trend, consolidation, what else? What is? Anyway, you got 22 days as of me doing this. A lot less than that by the time you see it. So let's head over to a place that is giving us some crypto, or at least growing it. Let's start at this LowPayer with the proven track record. These guys, Snap Innovations, they have done quite a few bots for other platforms and other things that have come and go. And so these guys basically got tired of people scamming out using their software when there was no reason to. Paying out higher than expectations, paying out people's profits with the money coming in. The definition of a Ponzi, even if you got a working bot in the back making you some money, if it's not covering all the money, well, can you be partially a Ponzi? Anyway, things been going good here. LowPayer, Litecoin 1.34 this week. Bitcoin 1.46 this week, Ethereum 1.38, USDT 1.35, and I am just growing my crypto. I have got this thing working on grabbing me an Ethereum. I currently have 0.6 Ethereum in here. I only ever sent in 0.28 Ethereum. I have 0.02 Bitcoin, $5, and 2.22 Litecoin. All of this is working together to earn these percentages to get me more Litecoin. To get me more Ethereum. And it's working great. They also got some other stuff like a vacation portal business going on, but no one's taking vacations right now. So trading bot, that's where it's at. Let's head over and grab us a little bit of Ethereum. You go into your Torque wallet. You decide what you want to allocate. I have 203 Torque. Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to go reallocate to current account. Select your coin reallocation. We want to go Torque to Ethereum. How many do we want to do? Let's do the entire. We'll just do this 200 right here. And the amount, that's how much Ethereum I'll get. Not a lot. No problem. Let's drop in our Google Authenticator. And in this case, it's 561388, and bam, reallocate that monster. Boom. So that says pending right here, and pretty soon I'll get a little more Ethereum, and nothing wrong with that. Trying to work up to a full Ethereum from here, and then do some withdrawals and all that good stuff. But for now, I want to get this right here up to 1 Ethereum. I will leave that in there as my targeting whatever, and then probably pull out some Bitcoin or something like that and let the Ethereum run. Things going good at Tort, and I just keep letting it crank out, and that's what I'm just going to keep doing. All right, let's move on from there. And as long as we're talking about growing crypto, let's step into the office here for a moment. Over at MTI, I've got my account up to 0.34. I'm on the road to a half Bitcoin is what I want to get this up to, and then withdraw 0.2 at that point, and I'll be throwing that into a trading bot on my KuCoin account and letting that work its magic. So we'll be talking a lot more about that in the coming weeks and all this good stuff. Gonna go over a lot of different ways to make sure that you guys are safe. You know, make sure I'm not letting you down. Make sure you got plenty of opportunities for building your wealth, building your income, things that are passive, a little bit maybe passive aggressive, but primarily passive. And you know, get yourself financially secure so that we're not you know, at the whims of all of this banker controlled nonsense they got going. So these guys are doing good for me. They just keep cranking it out. It's a bit of a slow payer. Let's head over to the trading pool and look at the history, see what we've been getting. Oh, they're going to make me relog in 1 sec here. Yeah, so they've just been passively growing my Bitcoin. Had a few good days, 0.69, 0.60. I'm fine with all that. 0.6, 0.5, 0.4s are pretty low. This right here looks like they had a really rough day. 0.01. Ouch. They probably lost that day and had to break into their money management system in order to get us a little bit. But next previous 0.58, 0.59, and a couple fours. Here's another really low one, 0.26. What is kind of cool about that is it's real, right? I mean, no one trades and makes freaking nothing but 2 and 4 and 1% every single day, and or like Staked Wallet, their masternodes. Come on, I played the masternode game for a long time. I'm very good at doing masternodes. You have to be able to pull your coins out. You got to be able to sell them like this, and you got to stay on top of it. There's not enough volume and liquidity to make payments for a platform in the masternode scene. It was proven by a company called Manoko, and they tried to do full masternodes. They were pretty transparent and all that good stuff, but there's just no way to make it work. It's too damn volatile to base a platform off it and make changes that way. All right, so the week before we had a 0.03. Here's a nice one, 0.08. And then, yeah, a few low ones. Here's another super low. Here's almost a 1%er. Nice. Couple 0.3, 0.3, 0.2, 0.6, 0.1. That's ugly. But, yeah, it just keeps growing. It keeps working it. I am on the road to a half Bitcoin here. And then from there, I'm going to drop that into some trading bots and show you all that good stuff. All right. Let's head on to the next one. Still growing my crypto over here at Finalmente, and I have 2 packages going. I went in and purchased the 0.015 pack. I have this 0.01 pack going, which I have actually. So I bought this 0.01 originally, and then I rolled that, including my profits, into the next pack. So I went from 0.01 to 0.01076, right? So then I'll take that same amount and whatever I get from this and roll that into another package. Might even deposit just a little bit more so I can get up to this one here, this 0.35. That would be a nice little return. It says duration, you got to wait for 14 days as opposed to the 7 days, but I'm pretty confident these guys are going to be here for 14 days. They just did some Zoom calls and some other stuff. They got a bunch of upgrades, new website updates, all sorts of good stuff. Really want to get into the advertising rotator link pool. Not so much this one for Finalmente itself, but to get my links for other platforms into this one and get my team rotator in there, so I'm getting you guys some good clicks. So Finalmente going good. It's, you know, not the biggest returns. but it's a hell of a lot higher than the two platforms we just looked at. You get about 1% a day here, which is way higher than Torque, and it's certainly a lot higher than Mirror Trading International as well. I would also say it's a little bit more risky, but got a good team, good strategy, good stuff going on here. When the coronavirus thing hit and all that, they went ahead and dropped payments down a little bit to a much more sustainable level. And it started coming, they really put their thumb over the hose at that point and got things a lot more aggressive. And I like that. They can't, we've got a lot more talkative, a lot more transparency, a lot more coming through to us. And I think that's a fantastic thing. So these guys are doing great. And yeah, just going to grow some Bitcoin here and looking to, like I said, probably grab this 0.35 in a couple days and get that running. And so pretty stoked. I did start a team rotator for this one. It's only got 2 people in it, and so just gonna keep running that and see what happens. It's not the biggest payer for the returns anyway. It's like 1%, but the people have to buy the packs, right? I mean, if you get 1% of the 0.035 every 2 weeks, hell, that's pretty good, Or if someone is putting in 0.01 that's 0.15, or on this one 0.01 every single week. Yeah, I might only get 1% of that, but you got it this week, you got it the next week, so it's like kind of adds up that way. So hopefully, get some people signed up under you and all that. Anyway, I'm really just more using this as an end user and not promoting it too hard or anything like that. But I really like growing my crypto here, that's for sure. And it's a hell of a lot better than that staked wallet crap. All right, let's move on. Next up, I'm over here at Crystal Clear Funds. Crystal Clear Funds has been going good. This is a new platform for me and a new platform for everyone. And it's a limited opportunity. They're only selling so many packs, and then it's gone. They're going to close doors, pay out to those members for a good while, and maybe open doors down the road. But it's not like CT Passive where it's like 10,000 members and then we close the door. They're only bringing in $50,000 and then they're stopping for a good while. So there's that. It's pretty interesting. It's a private advertising company provided high quality advertising to its members. And as you know, a lot of these have to operate under an advertising platform, even though they might mainly be a profit platform. But, you got to skirt the laws and stay legal. And that's basically why you see a lot of these people who are paying out to you, even my passive trades, but they call themselves a advertising platform, right? That's their little curtain they're hiding behind. Using third-party outline programs and platforms that operate trading activities. These profits generated from such activities get distributed to our private club members through our Ad Share Rewards program. The aim of the club is to operate in full transparency and offer good returns to their members through a diversified investment portfolio without making unrealistic promises. Through our revenue-sharing pool, Crystal Clear Funds allows its members to participate in a small amount of money in online opportunities that require more liquidity if anyone wanted to participate individually. In order to make Crystal Clear Funds 100% sustainable, we only share its profits when and if there are profits. This is exactly what makes us a long-term opportunity. We're 100% free. The only requirement to participate in our program is to be invited by a current member. Well, I'm inviting you right now. So the really cool thing about this is they started with a fully fledged, funded platform, right? So a lot of these a lot of these companies, when they take all the money in and they start putting it into their diversified portfolio, right? These guys came with it fully funded. Huge difference. Now they got a big pool to draw from. So if there's dips, ebbs, flows, all these different things, they're already got a strong sale ready to pay out. So I think that's pretty good. They've only been online 11 days as of right now. There's only 692 members. There is only 1,988 packs left to purchase for that original 50 grand. So they're $20 a piece. And I'm purchased about 400 of those, or 400. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? No, I purchased $400 worth of packs. Let's log in here. All right, so in the back office, you see here I've deposited 430, but I did the little membership thing, so I can have reduced withdrawal fees because I plan to be here for a long time, and those will start adding up before long. So, and you do end up getting that back. So the $30, it comes to you in your payments, just like a little teeny additional. You can't really notice it. They said it's going to take 2 years for actually to get that $30 back. So it's really a membership fee. You get it back over time, but you get reduced by half your withdrawal fees. So that's, yeah, I like that a lot. I have 21 active shares at $20 a piece. So, $420. Let's head over the performance and see how they've been doing. So we got a couple nice days, 2.56%. There was only one of those. And then 0.65, 0.56, 0.3, that's pretty low paying day. And then all these 0.6, 0.6. So that's about what we've been getting is 0.6, 0.7. It started out at 0.8 for a couple days. But, it's based on the returns. And we got this thing here saying, during the Easter, good day and welcome to Crystal Funds Clubs. I'm just trying to let you know that this week only has 4 working days, so don't expect big returns that have high yield programs. Don't expect big returns given that high yield programs like Mind Capital, Finco, Mirror Trading, and many others didn't trade on that day. And why is that important here? It's important because if you go to the portfolio, you'll see that they are in a lot of these things, right? So they're in Kingot, CT Passive, Biddles, Passive.Expert, Mind Capital, Mirror Trading, Finco, Passive Trades, 8-Bit. They're in different exchanges that they trade on. Binance, KuCoin, Huobi, probably got a bot on there. Diversity Funds, CrystalClearFunds, and all that good stuff. Nothing scammed out. I don't know if you saw that Sanzi Profit had skipped out, and luckily these guys were not in that. And, that's why you want to make sure you get your seed capital out before too long. My plan here is to reinvest till I'm way past double and then start pulling out. These guys are going to be here for a good long time, my estimation. People are very transparent, very open, very out there, and I like that. They're saying they're going to give a lot more transparency over time as well. So, can't beat that. Crystal Clear Funds, the new dog on the block. And, anyway, so get your money in, get your money out, and like I said, I'll be investing a good long time because I'm quite sure this platform will be here for a good while. And looking forward to getting, quite big, juicy payments out of this monster. Last but not least, let's head over to MyPassiveShares, excuse me. MyPassiveShares is still hasn't launched. They had to push back the launch a few days because they had some different stuff with their website, and said they want to make sure everything is 100% working and fledged out before they actually launch. So, that makes sense to me, and so we're all just waiting for this thing to launch. And there is a clicking element here. You do have to click 10 websites a day, but they're super quick. They go very fast. And you're going to get a lot of other people who are into advertising and all that good stuff, and people, marketers, all sorts of things, people interested in doing that in a portfolio that is, long-term and sustaining with mathematically correct. These guys are pretty active in their Facebook group. I've been over there chatting it up here and there. Let's log out and look at the front. Okay. So you can earn up to 1.5% a day, but it's, based on payments. So I imagine they'll be, a lot like Crystal Funds where they're paying higher during the week, a little less during the weekends because Forex platforms and all that stuff, they don't pay out on the weekends. They're not open. We have 10 days set for the new launch. And so you got 10 days to get ready, build your team, do whatever. There's 584 people over here, and we haven't even launched yet. That's a pretty good sign. And I think this platform is going to blow up. Their last platform, My Bitcoin Tube, really blew up. It's paying out now. It's gotten more sustainable over time. And there's people, posting their payout proofs and all that good stuff. And it's a great place to, get some get your YouTube videos up, get them watched, or promote things like that along those lines. Get some hits to some YouTube videos. I'm way more into this type of thing where it's all done off of a diversified portfolio, because those platforms generally have much more longevity than your Forex platforms, than your your wallets and all this good stuff. If it's one, it can't be a fixed percentage. It has to fluctuate or it's not sustainable, right? And then two, if you could get to, your arms in a lot of different piles and you're pulling from all those different piles, that's what a diversified portfolio platform should do. So, like Shark Holdings, like Lucrative Fund, like Diversity Funds Club, these type of things. And I like these platforms that are there more for the long term. So there's all that good stuff. I will be buying a few more packs over here at MyPassiveShares. We have 10 days till this launches and 20-something days till the Bitcoin halving. So, yeah, I'll probably wait till after that halving to drop in some more cash into here, because I don't want to miss out on the halving, right? I want to get all my stuff into like Finalmente, and then after the halving, start pulling out and putting into some more dollar-based platforms. Fiat farms, I call them. Well, there's all that. I got some nice biking done today. Got me about 30, 40 miles in. So not the longest, but felt good. Be out in the sun. There was like a protest for people wanting to exercise their freedom, saying stop shutting down the economy, and went and rode around that for a minute. Rode by the river. A bunch of cool stuff. And get out, do stuff, get some sun. Use this time, if you have time, to build yourself a side income, to get into some different stuff. I am going to be showing you a lot of other ways to earn some money online, and not going to let you down. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto Music going to catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're making hellified great profits. Grab a little BAT right there. Hope you got a diversified solution yourself, because that's what I am. Just like these diversified portfolios in this world, I am a diversified portfolio. And you should be too. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm out.